Generosity is an empty mind. It's the ability to be completely open and free from any ideas and expectations of what should be. Generosity is the willingness to see all behavior as acceptable. A generous understanding recognizes all perspectives as truth, and a generous intention gives and receives freely without expectation or judgment. This is generosity. Generosity is often symbolized through gifts. Gifts are in and of themselves neutral, ambiguous, and arbitrary, and they're given and received with dubious claims of appreciation, and they're rarely understood for their depth or their complexity. Not long ago, I received a gift, and although the object itself was of no practical use, the accompanying anonymous message contained generous expressions of well wishes and kind words. And that being the anonymousness, is generosity. There was no obligation, there were no expectations, there was no credit to give, and no validation to receive. It was a take it or leave it. The onus, if there was one, was on me. Now, generosity is often used as functioning collateral. It's attributed to material goods or services provided in exchange for money or labor, such as the generous retirement package or the generous tip given for excellent service. But these situations restrict generosity to an action or to the material good in and of itself, rather than being the source of the intention behind. And so it sets an expectation and a judgment that blocks because it has to be met first before it can be expanded on or entered into. So one of the most obvious examples of generosity is through the lens of the universe. The generous universe is empty space and it's continually expanding. There's no confining, there's no inhibiting, there's no clustering, there's no oppression, there's no compartmentalizing, there's no discrimination, and there's no diminishing. Everything about the open space of the universe says all possibilities exist because they can exist, so they do exist. The universe, in fact, is so generous that it holds space for other universes. That's my favorite. As I glance down at my gravel driveway, every day I walk that driveway, I understand that as complete generosity. It really exemplifies generosity. Every shape, weight, size, aspect, color, hue, every type of rock that could exist or can exist has a place here on my driveway. Recently, I ran across that gift that I mentioned in the beginning, and I felt the kindred generosity of its willingness, the gift itself, to give me space for my ideas about it. It did not compare or condemn me. It didn't remind me, and it didn't scold me. It didn't blame or complain, and it didn't hold my head to the fire or my hands to the ground. It simply lay in my open palms, empty and ready to give and receive the essence of generosity that is you, that is me, and all that will ever be. Show your generosity by liking and subscribing, and generously share this video. Live deliberately. Namaste.